Greetings, wise ones. It's Melissa from 8th House Wisdom, and I'm here with the Leo full moon video for 2022, focused on passion, fun, and romance. At 11:47 on Wednesday, February 16th, the full moon will be in the sign of Leo, which is the 5th sign of the zodiac and rules the areas of children, romance, fun, and creativity. Again, Leo energy is all about romance, shining, and being creative. So we will probably feel all sparkly and ready to be center stage. And if you don't, I highly suggest giving yourself a little internal push to move into that space, because nothing highlights this energetic vibe more than the sign of Leo and the sun, which is ruled by the sun, in the more hidden but emotionally deep planet or luminary, which is the moon. This is a really great full moon, hence me talking about passion, romance, and creativity, to follow Valentine's Day, since so many people are still in their loving and romantic vibe right now. And to add to the energy, we are also being blessed by a rare exact degree conjunction of Venus and Mars, which are the cosmic lovers in the sky, at 16 degrees Capricorn. So if you have your birth chart, it would be really great to check out where 16 degrees Capricorn falls in your birth chart, and if there are any planets that you have there, or at the 16th degree in any other sign, because you will get a pretty strong vibratory kind of bounce off because of its position. This meetup of the cosmic lovers, in addition to the emotional energy of the moon, are going to emphasize long-term goals and how we stand in the public. You can also apply this to areas of romance, or because of Mars and Venus and the cosmic lovers involvement, or in whatever part of your chart that is ruled by Capricorn. For me, that's my 8th house. So I will be experiencing this energy as it relates to any transformations in my life, things that need to die a death and be reborn. Also community finances and resources, inheritances, and the higher octave of meeting with our ancestors. This particular lunar energy promises that any agreements that we make under this influence are going to be able to stand the test of time because of their strong Capricorn influence. In addition, they have the potential to bring us success and fame from the strong Leo influence. It's important to note that the Leo full moon is a moon in a fixed sign. Fixed signs are known as the authorities. They are the 4 signs that hold up the corners of the earth. That is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And due to the fact that the lunar nodes just moved from Gemini and Sagittarius into Scorpio and Taurus as of January 19th. This moon will be squaring or creating tension with those newly relocated lunar nodes. How that will end up expressing itself is creating stuck, stubborn, or fixed energy. So really be on the lookout for places where you have been rigid, unyielding, and unable to shift or take perspective. And challenge yourself during this Leo full moon. Tap into the creativity that this sign brings and break that pattern. It's also important to note that because of fixed signs' love of stability and the fact that we have had a long-standing Capricorn stellium, which is 3 or more planets in the same sign, since about late December, there's a heavy reinforcement of prizing safety, security, stability, and structure over the Leo essence that's being brought in by this full moon, which is fun, passion, romance, connecting with your inner teenager, which is the ego state that is represented by Leo. And Leo also actually represents the ego in general. And so the way to break this up is to really remind ourselves that if we don't take a leap, we're going to miss out on the joy of star-powered passion, creativity, and romance that's really a Leonian trademark. This full moon in North America and amongst native and indigenous tribes is known as the snow moon because of its placement within the winter season and the likelihood in years past that the ground would be covered in snow. That influence has lasted, and one can expect the snow moon to happen between the later portion of January to this mid portion of February every year, depending upon how the lunar cycle falls. I always want to focus on what we can do to employ the lunar wisdom formula for each particular lunation. Some suggestions of what to do under the Leo full moon are, first and foremost, full moons are for releasing. So look to your chart, determine where Leo is, and ask yourself, in this particular area of your chart, what should you be releasing, letting go, or transforming? Leo rules the area of communication for me, so I am doing away with any ideas that I have had about not being an effective communicator and not having my voice be out there as prominently as I would like it to. That's one way to apply the sign, its energy, and the house, because it's in my third house of communication, to be able to better understand the energetic impact of the next 2 weeks. But for each one of you who's either reading this on my blog or listening, I have 8 suggestions of ways to both release and embody the Leo energy signature for the next 2 weeks on an emotional and practical level. The first is to be bold emotionally. You really want to dig in and show up in flamboyant and dramatic ways, knowing that for the next 2.5 days, you have got that je ne sais quoi that comes from Leo's star power. Attention grab and self-promote shamelessly. I highly recommend that if you've ever been quiet about who you are and what you're about, take these next 2 days, shout your name, what you do, sell your wares, just scream it from the rooftops and allow the reverb to carry out from now until the new moon. Embrace your dramatic and artistic flair. Everybody's got a little bit of drama and some form of an artiste inside of them. Now is the time for you to tap into that and to allow that to be released and emerge as a way of balancing yourself out. Birth a new project, idea, or even a child. Again, Leo's a sign of children, so getting the initial seeds of an idea for a new moon and really deciding, hey, I want to bring something to life. Again, that may harken back to the new moon from Leo new moon from 2021 and its energy and anything that was called in during the 8/8 Lions Gate. But now might be the time for you to release that to the world and share yourself. Which leads into number 5, which is express yourself fully. Don't hold back. Let her rip. Speak with passion and purpose. Do be kind, but if ever you've been meek or mute, now is the time to turn all the way up. The heavens are supporting you. Number 6, create your soulmate checklist or revise it. Now is a really good time because of Leo's focus on romance, passion, and the meetup of the cosmic lovers to really go and ask yourself, what is it that you're looking for in a partnership? What is it that you're looking for within a soulmate or lover? And if you don't have one, let's generate that list coming from all of this passion. And if you do have one, make some tweaks and revisions. And if you're in a relationship, now is the time to ask yourself, what are the new adventures or new things that you want to call in, having already established love and stability in your life. Number 7 leads into indulge romantically. After you've checked in on your soulmate checklist and made any adjustments or arrangements around that, if you do have a lover in your life, continue to allow the slow burn from the Valentine's Day energy to be in action in your life and indulge in the pleasures of your partner and or loved one. If you don't have a partner, I highly recommend that you engage in some self-love and self-care activities, especially the kinds that are lunar aligned, because they help you to raise your loving vibration and attract more of that into your life. And you can check out my book, The Lunar Wisdom Formula for Beauty and Self-Care, if you're interested in finding some lunar aligned ways to do that. And then finally, again, go have some fun and play in whatever way you do that as an adult. Anything that's going to tap you into passion, lightheartedness, and fun and youthful energy is going to lighten up your vibration and increase your attractive abilities, and help you really to shine bright like a diamond, which is great use of the Leo full moon energy. I hope that you guys have gotten something good from listening to this deep dive of what you can do during the Leo full moon. May you outshine the brightest star and find your passion, romance, and fun. If you want to learn how to manifest with the moon, check out my DIY lunar astrology guide, the Lunar Wisdom Formula, which will be in a link below this video. Or if you want to go even deeper and have support from a professional astrologer and interact with a community of lunar lovers, then join my monthly moon membership, Lunate, the Wisdom Circle, where I have a full guidebook on all the details of this full moon and additional resources to help you navigate the energy for the next 2 weeks until we return to our next new moon of 2022. I hope that this video served you well, and sending lots of light and love to each wise one. Blessed be.